My Doctor Who DVD collection.
It's Captain Jack Harkness, the face of both.
Hello and welcome to YouTube Gallifrey02. In this video I'm going to be bringing you what I think will happen in tonight's episode of Doctor Who, the opener of Series 10 of Doctor Who, the pilot, written by Stephen Moffat. So, what do I think will happen in the pilot and what has already been confirmed? So if you don't want to hear spoilers, please turn off this video. So the episode takes place at St. Luke's University, and the Doctor is there, and he has become a lecturer who is rumoured to have been a lecturer for 50 to 70 years. So yeah, the Doctor's aged another 70 or 50 years or whatever, as Bill, the new companion, has heard rumours. And yes, she serves chips in the university. I don't think she is a student, she just has a job at the university in general. And yes, she is a sci-fi fan, and I'll get onto that in a minute. So yeah, what happens after that? Well, Nardole, I don't know where Nardole is. I haven't heard what's going to happen with Nardole in this episode, apart from there is a scene where the Doctor throws him his sonic screwdriver, which is the fourth Doctor sonic screwdriver, so I know that what happens in this episode. And yeah, there's been several preview clips. One preview clip when the Doctor and Bill first enter the TARDIS, the lights are off, and yeah, Bill goes into the TARDIS, she's looking through the door window, and yeah, the lights are off. The Doctor then turns off the lights, she's still looking through the door, and she says, "You're not really a sci-fi person." Then she looks around, and it's suddenly bigger on the inside because the Doctor's turned on the lights, and that was really funny, that scene, when I've seen it on a preview clip. And yeah, there's also another preview clip where, well, we saw it last year during the FA Cup final. That's going to be in the episode, and yes, takes place in between the Dalek Magellan War, which will take place in between Destiny of the Daleks and Resurrection of the Daleks. A plot hole no one's really asked for, but yeah, Stephen Moffat is doing it because Stephen Moffat wants it. And yes, it is Stephen Moffat's last series opener, so yes. And Peter Capaldi's last series opener, and you'll also introduce the new companion Bill, and a university student who is rumoured to be her girlfriend, who then gets taken over by the Daleks, and that's probably the reason why she goes off flying with the Doctor, because there's nothing left for her on Earth. And she also has a foster mother in it, and yeah, like I explained in my theory video, it's obvious she's going to find out who her mother is by the end of the series. And yeah, is Davros going to be in it? I don't think so, because between Destiny of the Daleks and Resurrection of the Daleks, Davros was in hyperfreeze, so yeah, Davros won't be in it. The Mavellans are in it, and yeah, that's what is going to happen in this episode. I don't know how it's going to be structured, because there seems to be a lot put into this episode. There's a bit about the Doctor being a lecturer, what he's doing on Earth, and there's the Dalek storylines, companion introduction storyline. Yeah, loads of things are going to go into this episode, and I'm really worried it's going to be a little bit rushed, this episode, or a little bit crammed in. But it's a series opener, so you don't want it to drag out, but you also don't want it to be rushed. You want it to just be right, just right. So a bit of dialogue, but not pure action all the way through, because that just makes it pretty bad. So yeah, hopefully it will be a mixed balance between action and dialogue, not all action or not all dialogue. Hopefully it's all relevant to the actual plot. And yeah, there's some funny moments in this episode, apparently. Stephen Moffat says there's some good jokes in there. Well, Nardole, obviously, he's a joke anyway. But yeah, there's going to be some jokes. And yeah, we finally found out where the TARDIS toilet is. So yeah, looking forward to that, because 53 years, we've never found out where the TARDIS toilet is. And yeah, we finally found out in tonight's episode, which is on at 7:20 on BBC One. So yeah, make sure you're there. The episode is 50 minutes long. What do I think the viewing figures might be? Well, I do think it's going to do quite well, considering it doesn't clash with the Britain's Got Talent, which starts at 8. So yeah, finishes at 8:10, so I'm not sure about viewing figures. People might switch over if they're die-hard Britain's Got Talent fans at 8 o'clock, so yeah, they missed the last 10 minutes. And yeah, don't want that to happen. I want loads of people to watch it, so Doctor Who is back in its glory days. Because this is why it's called the pilot, because Stephen Moffat wants a complete reboot to the show. And yeah, hopefully I will give this episode a 10 out of 10, but maybe not. Maybe I'll give it a 1 out of 10. It really depends on how good this episode is when it airs. I can't say my thoughts about this episode until it has aired. So until the next time, please go and check out my exclusive video to YouTube Extra called Matt Lucas Kidnapped Me. And yeah, it's a really good sketch. I've just uploaded it now. Please go and check it out and subscribe while you're there, because I post some exclusive videos to there. Videos which I made for YouTube Gallifrey specifically, but then I thought, do they deserve to be on YouTube Gallifrey, or are they a bit silly or a bit bad? But it's still good, but you know, it's not perfection, so that's why it's on YouTube Extra, not on YouTube Gallifrey. But yeah, subscribe, and yeah, bye.